Alright, let's talk about simple interest. And the formula is I equals PRT. And what that means is your interest equals your principal times your rate times your time. So let's say our principal equals $5,000. We're going to invest it at a rate of 3%, and our time is 2 years. So your interest would equal your principal of $5,000 times your rate of 3%. Now, in order to use a percent, you always need to make it into a decimal. So that's going to be 3/100 times our time of 2. So this is all multiplication, so it's easiest to do 2 times 5,000 first, I would think. So 2 times 5,000 would be 10,000 times 3/100. So I'm not going to try and do that in my head. Let's pull that up here. 1,000 times 3/100. So that's 0,003. 2 decimal places in my problem, so 2 in my answer. So my interest would equal $30. I just realized I made a mistake of that. Should have been 10,000 times that, so you should have had another 0, so it should have been $300, not $30. I knew that sounded like a little low. Alright, so let's do some more problems. So we have a principal of 2,000, our rate of 7.5%, so we got to convert that to a decimal, so 0.075, 75 thousandths, times our years, which is 3. So again, it's easiest to do the 3 times 2,000, which is 6,000, times our 75 thousandths. So again, I'm not going to try and do that in my head. Pull it out to the side. 6,000 times 75 thousandths. So we're at 0,0030 placeholder. 0,00. 7 times 6 is 42. So we're going to get 450000. We got 3 digits behind the decimal in our problem, so 3 in our answer. So my interest I would make on $2,000 at 7.5% for 3 years would equal $450. Alright, do a couple more examples. So in this example, our principal equals $500. So interest equals 500 times our rate of 5% as a decimal, so that'd be 5/100, times our years, which is 1/2. So again, half of 500 is probably going to be the easiest thing to do. Half of 500 would be 250 times 5/100. Again, I'm not going to try and do that in my head. So 250 times 5/100. That's going to be 25, not 52. 25, and then 10 plus 2 is 12. 2 digits behind the decimal in the problem, so 2 in my answer. So that would be, my interest would be $12.50. Alright, so let's do one more example. So we have our interest formula. Interest equals principal times rate times time. So interest equals principal of 4,000 times our rate of 8% as a decimal, which would be 8/100, times our time. Well, our time here is in months, and whenever we do interest, we need our time in years. So you have to think of 3 months in terms of years. Well, there's 12 months a year, so 3 months would be 3/12 of a year. Now you can use 3/12 as it is, or you can simplify it by reducing the fraction, which is going to make your math a little bit easier. So I can divide both those by 3. 3 goes into 3 once, 3 goes into 12 4 times. So times 1/4. It's not wrong to use 3/12, but your mathematics is getting a little bit harder. So now we're going to do 1/4 of 4,000. It's probably going to be the easiest thing. So when you take 1/4 of something, it's like dividing it by 4. So 4,000 divided by 4 is going to be 1,000. So we got 1,000 times 8/100. So again, I'm not going to work that in my head. I'll work that out to the side. It's going to be 0,008. 2 decimals in the problem, 2 digits behind the decimal problem, so 2 digits behind the decimal answer. So the interest I would make on $4,000 at 8% for 3 months would be $80.